What's up, guys? It's me, Donata Bay, and let's get into a quick video. Let's get into a story time. How it took me almost a year to get this spread. All right, guys, so we're just going to jump right in it now. This channel I started for me, for one, to talk about things, get things off my chest, ask questions, things like that. Now, I just got up, got cream and stuff on my face. I don't know, whatever, I may look crazy. But as I was making up my bed, I started thinking about the process of how long it took to even get this type of spread. And it wasn't, and this ain't even the one I wanted. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys the moral of the story because this is the whole point. I always try to learn from things that I go through. And the moral already is that never depend on somebody to do something for you. If you want to get something done, do it yourself. Okay, so I think that I started talking about the spread I wanted. I'm going to try to throw it on the screen. Back in like July of 2023. Yes, 2023. Now I'm going to always call the people in my story times they, just for legal reasons and just for personal privacy. It'll always be they. So they could be mean boy, girl, him, shim, it, whatever. Okay. So I was talking to they, and they is a cool friend of mine. Well, was a cool friend of mine. Very nice person, very naive. And this person, they were already going through their own ish craziness with their partner, right? Very manipulation on their partner's side. Like they were getting manipulated. They were just basically stuck on a hamster wheel. And to this day, I don't know if they're still stuck. And I really don't care. I'm going to be honest. Because it's up to you to get yourself out of a messed up situation. It really is sometimes, depending on what the situation is. But anyway, let's get on the spread. So they were like, you know, well, we were talking about the spread or whatever. And I think around in September when I moved, I was like, I think I'm going to order me this spread because, you know, when you move, you kind of want, like I do, like a new comforter set, just something new to bring into your new space. They said, I'll get it for you. Now, this is back in September. Now, keep in mind, I know that at least takes a month from Amazon for certain like bedspreads and items to ship, depending on who they're buying it from, right? So this is in September. September goes by, October goes by, November, Christmas rolls around. Nothing was said about the spread. I didn't bring it up. I wasn't going to bring it up because I felt like you offered to get it. Why would I nag you about it, right? So, keep in mind between September and, well, we've stopped in January and I still haven't got it. I was financially and I guess spiritually and emotionally trying to help they out, okay? They was getting money stolen out of their account. They were going in and out of jail. And they were going through it. But they were also putting themselves in positions to where that person had the upper hand because they were still in love with that person. And that is totally understandable. You can't just cut love off. And that was something that I was trying to get through today. It's okay to still be madly in love with them. But if they're not doing you right and you're trying to get yourself better for you so you can do what you need to do and get yourself back on your feet, you cannot keep running behind they if they are chasing other thems. You know what I mean? Never got in. Like I said, people be on the hamster wheel. So, like I said, I'm financially helping here and there. Phone getting cut off. Their other partner's not paying their half. So I'm just trying to help it as a friend. Some of them was to help. Some money was loaned that I still never got back to this day, I'm not going to ask for it because they know that they should give me some money back. Because not everything was just, here you go. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to help you, like, as a friend. Like, I'm trying to help you. You know what I mean? So it's just crazy. So, anyway, another moral, don't let people take advantage of you either. So, anyway, so Christmas rolls around, going through the holidays. This person ends up getting them a place. Now, I found my place in September. They found their place. So what did I do? I'm not thinking about my spread, even though I'm like, damn, like, can't even get a spread. You know what I mean? That's what, even to this day, that's the only thing that bothers me. After everything I did for that person, you couldn't even just give me a bedspread that you offered to get. Keep in mind, okay? Y'all, I have to get this off my chest. I don't give a fuck. So, keep in mind, it's Sunday morning, and I'll probably post this either today or whenever, But, so Christmas is rolling around, so I decided to go and order some things like moving. Now, keep in mind, this person's partner took everything from them. Pots, pans, chairs, hangers. I'm talking about the whole house. Took everything. Selfish. Like this, that's a nut bag in its own. And I would never speak upon this person because I don't even want that person's energy like that. So I ordered some stuff for their new home because they have nothing to start with but a few clothes off their back and things that they have been, buying for themselves throughout this, the separation or whatever, the psycho separation, baby, the psychoness of the separation. I felt like I was in that relationship, and I can't believe that person stayed that long, y'all. So fast forward, Christmas comes around. The gifts get given, and I didn't receive not one gift. It's fine. I was spoiled growing up. I got everything I wanted growing up. It's cool. But my love language is giving gifts, receiving gifts, and words of affirmation. And that person knows that. And it's the little things for me. Like, I don't ask for stuff and be like, well, you told me you're going to get me this. I want this. I want that. No, that is not me. Maybe back when I was younger, but this, not me. Not over these past 20 years, okay? I have been humbled, and I've humbled thyself. So I was like, whatever. It hurt. Still to this day, my feelings are still hurt over it, right? Because, you try to be there for people and be a good friend, and it's just like, it's a one-way streak, and it should never be that way. Hence why this person will never be back in my life. Like that is just something I just had to do for spirit, okay? For mental and logical. So, yeah, so they get the gifts. I don't receive anything. And the reason why I didn't receive anything because I allegedly had a gift, but my bedspread that I wanted so bad was stolen. Some other things I'm able to get all of back except for the bedspreads because my bedspread was allegedly on the bed when they got to the person's house. And to this day, F you, lady, you funky whore, thief, gutter bucket, loser. You're laying on a bedspread that was mine, that the energy of it meant something different. I hope you know what the evil eye means, because for you to steal something that gives back negative energy, you did something negative, that you're laying on something that is not yours. And to this day, it does not belong to you. So whatever comes back around on you, I hope it is a slow one. And you need to stop stealing from people, you and your family. But anyways, so yeah, so I never got the bedspread. And then I want to say maybe in January, and not to get too much into that person's business, but I used to get numerous of phone calls, talking about what they were going through, what was done to that person by their partner. Like, it was just I wish I could have charged for it because I probably could have bought a house with the amount of mental fuckness that I had to endure with this grown person and in their grown relationship. It's like they act like middle schoolers. And for something to be done in your face and you see it and you still can't just like let it go like Frozen, it's like then you have to start looking at yourself like it's you too. Like they both were the problem. One was just weaker than the other, and one just had the other person by their throat. I'm not going to give any parts because these could be two females. Nobody knows. Okay. So, get into an argument with that person. I am a blunt person, so I guess I must have said something that wronged they the wrong way because they had been already arguing with that person that day. And anytime that person argues with that person, I get the brunt end of the stick because I'm the one that's sitting here knowing everything, trying to help this person through heartache. I'm like the only person that they have in their life right now. You know what I'm saying? The only friend like they can trust, right? But I'm getting everything, like I'm getting, and it's not like I don't care to hear it, but then I'm getting things taken out on me. You know what I mean? Like I did something and I have not done anything to this day to this person, but been honest, told them how I felt about the situation, not fully. And, how it's like I had to give my whole self to that person. And I'm going through things myself. I had just moved. I'm going through stuff myself. My oldest son, my youngest son, with his disability. It was not like reciprocated at all. At all. It was the selfishness of it all. And at the end of the day, all I really ever wanted was the motherfucking bedspread. Never got it. So we ended up getting into an argument and boom, that's it. Person hangs up. It's very and I am dealing with a very immature person. Now the person's very mature when it comes to certain aspects of that person's life, like holding down a job, like being able to go good high in life when it comes to like job, but outside of work, when you get into reality and logical life, that person is one amongst many immature people that I have met in my life. It's just night and day. It's night and day. So that person hangs up. I text that person back a couple times, get ignored. Now, one thing about me that I do not do anymore, and I'm telling you, it's been over 20 years. I'm not about to sit here and blow your phone up. I'm not about to be looking like the crazy one. Like, what's wrong? Why'd you hang up? Like it's me, like I did something, taking on your bags, your burdens, your stress. Um, I just got tired of like trying to be like the maturest and nicest person in the friendship. It was just, mm-mm. So I just stopped communicating and I have not heard from that person, which I don't expect to because when you know you're in the wrong and you know that you're very immature and you know that you handle things wrong and you know that you took advantage of a friend and that was the only person that was there for you, that knew everything and that really believed you, and I still believe you to this day. I know how nasty that person that you deal with is. So I'm not gonna like be like, oh no, I still believe you because I witnessed a lot of things that the person's partner doesn't know that I know. So I'm gonna give you that. But I haven't talked to that person to this day, like at all. And this is the bedspread that I had to end up getting, which is not the one that I wanted. And it just reminds me that I could have been sitting on the one that I wanted because white scares me and I can't like just lay on it the way I want to. I sit on like a blanket because I just don't want to make it dirty because I don't want to have to keep washing it. That if I just would have went out and put myself selfishly first, which I preach and I didn't practice in this friendship, I would have had the bedspread I wanted. I wouldn't have been taken advantage of. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. Like I always say, do not obey. Stay woke. Peace.